Student of 10th class, now get ready and open your chapter 2nd, Lost Spring of the book Flamingo. The writer of this chapter, Anish Jung, is very beautifully describes you about the common life of the people who live in very dirty surrounding and leads very unhappy life, but even that they pass very carefree life. In this chapter, the writer once passes through the streets of city Firozabad, which is known as the Sohag Nagri in our country, where the Bengals are abundantly manufactured. She asked a question to the boy, "Why do you do this?" I asked Sahib, whom I encounter every morning scrounging for gold in the garbage dump of my neighborhood. The narrator tells us that most of time, while she passes through the streets, she finds a boy whose name is Sahib. She encounters him. उससे उसकी भेंट होती है कवित्री की लेखिका की और वो उससे पूछती है, उससे प्रश्न करती है कि व्हाट डू यू सर्च इन द गार्बेज डंप ऑफ एवरी डे. Sahib left the home long ago. Sahib, whose parents belong to Bangladesh in Dhaka, and in the year of 1971, his family has come to India and they shifted in different part of our country. I have nothing else to mutter, looking away, go to school forgively, realizing immediately how to advise us around. She asked to the boy, she asked, would you like to go to school? The boy replies to her, there is no school in my neighborhood. When they build one, I will go. He replies to the narrator that while the government will build a new school, I will go to school. The narrator asks a question again, if I start school, will you come? I ask half joking. The narrator very jokingly asks, while I will build a school, would you like to go to school? A few days later, while again he comes, I again come to meet him. He asked me a question, is your school ready? Though this was a funny question, it is not easy to make or to build a school because it takes a lot of time to build it up. After a month of knowing him, there was a good connection between the narrator and that boy, Sahib, whose full name is Sahib-e Alam. The full name of that boy is Sahib-e Alam, who lives in Simapuri and Dalai. And he doesn't know what is the meaning of Sahib-e Alam. It means the master of the universe. Sahib-e Alam का हिंदी अर्थ में दुनिया का मालिक, संसार का मालिक होता है, to which we call the master of universe. After some month, again while I come to meet him, I noticed that in place of plastic bags, there was a canister on his shoulder, and now he was working as an employee in a tea stall. But now he was not free as before because he was an employee of a tea stall owner. There was no happiness can be seen as before, I noticed, while he was doing the work of rank picking. जिस तरह से कूड़ा करकट का काम करते वक्त वो प्रसन्न चित्त रहता था, अब वो एक चाय वाले की दुकान पे काम करके उतना खुश नहीं था, because his freedom has gone. So this story tells us that how a very sorrowful and sadful life leads these people who are living in slums, jhopadpatti, but in spite of so many sufferings, they live very carefree life and live in a very single room with their families. As we know see in the picture that the narrator is standing before that boy Sahib-e Alam, and ask so many questions relating to his life. Now, the second part of this chapter, I want to be a mechanic, or I want to drive a car. So the second part of this chapter, which describes about a boy named Mukesh, who insists on being own master in place of working in in a factory of making bangles. This is a story relating to a city, Firozabad. This boy wants to be a motor mechanic, but unfortunately, he couldn't do, or he could not succeed to do this. Do you know anything about cars? I asked. The narrator asked a question to him. Do you ask, as you have desired want to be a mechanic, but do you know anything about the cars? I will learn to drive a car, he answered. In that question, in response of that question, he answers that I will learn to drive and learn techniques how to handle the cars and how to repair them. But his dreams could not fulfill, and he and his family have to work as a bangle makers for a long time, and he and his family have to live in very sorrowful condition, in poverty, because they are always in the bad circle of police, brokers, bureaucrats, and politicians. And many consolations are given for their improvement, for the improvement of their conditions, but nothing is done. We know well that while we know reality about the city Firozabad, many people, nearly 1 dozen people live in one or two small houses. In the same houses, they have to work as a bangle makers and lead a very unhappy life. They have to lose their eyesight on account of working before the high temperature of the furnaces. So these two parts of this chapter, Lost Spring, shows that the boys who have to enjoy their life as a boyhood, as a student, and should go to school, but they don't get opportunity and they have to work as a laborer in the very beginning of their lives. The chapter also come to an end. Questions have already been sent to you. Learn them and prepare for the PA first.